Hey guys, good morning. This is Catherine with Oracle Intuitions, and this is your daily message from Spirit. So today we're going to be using the Steampunk Tarot by Barbara Moore, as well as the Alice in Wonderland Oracle by Lucy Cavendish. These are just general random readings that I felt drawn to, pulling different cards. We don't know exactly what messages Spirit is going to have for you for that day. Remember that these, not all of the messages are going to resonate with you. Some of them will, some of them won't. Just take them as it is. Let the rest of them fly. And also, please make sure you subscribe. Please make sure you click like. And don't forget to join us every Wednesday at 6 o'clock p.m. where we do live mini readings here on the channel, as well as on Sundays at 2 o'clock p.m. where we bring on different guests from the spiritual realm. These could be paranormal investigators. They may be readers. We had a hypnotist. We actually had a witch come on. So these are amazing and just fun interviews that we do every Sunday. So let's get into our reading and let's see what message Spirit has for us today. I'm just going to put these out of the way. All right. So messages that Spirit has for us for this morning. And today is June 5th. Let's see what message Spirit has for us today. Messages, June 5th for the collective. First message coming through. A moment's regret. Nostalgia, idealizing the past, and fearing that you've made a mistake. All right. Second message coming through. Growing up. Wanting to grow in experience and rejection of perpetual youth. And third card coming through, clock time, pressure, and inner rush. So I do feel that for some of you, there is a regret that is coming through, either from yourself or this could be someone towards you. All right. This could be perhaps, maybe your person, maybe perhaps, some sort of soul connection coming through. And I do feel that for some of you, this could have to do with, again, either your regret or somebody's regret towards you. I feel, you know what I'm actually getting here? And again, take it as it resonates. This may be you, it may be somebody else. But the first thing that I'm actually getting here is I feel like somebody has a regret towards you. All right. And it feels as though they're sort of in this place of growing up. They may be realizing the mistakes that they've made from the past in regards to some sort of treatment or behavior towards you. Maybe for some of you, you've been ghosted by a particular person. Maybe perhaps they just treated you in a very negative way, or maybe perhaps they didn't give you, the benefit of the doubt in some sort of situation. Take that as it resonates. And I feel like for some, it almost feels like they're running out of time, like they're regretting the fact that they could possibly have lost you, especially if they're not, in this place of being ready to come forward. So I feel like for some of you, you may be receiving a message, whether it's today or maybe in the next, little while, of somebody who has shown a regret to you or is showing or feeling a regret towards you in some manner. All right. It does feel like, they've been going through maybe perhaps their own dark night of the soul situation, right? Where they're going deep within themselves and they're recognizing their own past mistakes. All right. But because of the fact that they've gone through like a hangman sort of contemplation time, feels like they're growing up, and now they're starting to really recognize all the things that they did to somehow maybe destroy this relationship or destroy this friendship, or maybe they didn't take the steps that were necessary in order to keep the bond of the two of you together. So let's get some clarification and see what is coming through. We're going to be using the Steampunk Tarot and see what messages are coming in. Let's see what this has to do with. And I feel like for some of them, they feel like they're running out of time in some, in some way, shape, or form. Or maybe there's been enough time that has passed that has allowed them to go through this state of contemplation that, they're wanting to now come forward. All right. And again, this could be you, that maybe this is you towards somebody else, all right? But I just feel that for many of you, there's somebody there that's wanting to come forward and really speak the truth about a certain situation, or maybe perhaps just, their time that they've spent with you. All right. One more shuffle and let's go. Yeah, the Magician. It feels like they want to change things. Maybe they've even been manifesting a way, to come forward. I feel like for some in the past, there was a bit of a trickster energy. That Magician, he can be very, it's sleight of the hand, right? Like maybe they said one thing, but behind the back, they were doing something else. Right? Just like the Magician. The Magician can also talk about manifestation and creation, but what I'm getting with this energy is it really feels as though their behavior may have been very tricky, right? The Magicians are tricky. And there can have been some sort of manipulation, right? They manipulate, what it is that you're seeing to what it is that is truly going on. Look at this, 5 of Swords. Yeah, what they did was for their own purpose. It was directly for their own purpose, right? And I get the energy that they're regretting this now. They're starting to recognize their past mistakes. And again, this could be you, but they're recognizing their past mistakes. They realize that what they did was only for their purely for their own benefit, right? The 5 of Swords really talks about it almost talks about manipulating a situation to benefit you. All right. And this is the energy that I'm getting. So whatever it was, I feel like they really went into some sort of state where they're really seeing their own manipulative behavior towards you. I feel like for some, they may come forward with an apology. It really feels as though they want to come through with an apology simply because of the fact that they're growing on the inside. All right. And how you take that apology is going to be purely within your own willpower or within your own will is what I'm saying. I said that wrong, but you know what I'm getting at. Whether you choose to accept that apology is truly going to be up to you. All right. But I do feel that, for some, they're either regretting it and they may step forward, or maybe they're just regretting it and being in this place of, they're still going to be silent. They may not say anything, but I do feel whoever it is that you're thinking of at this particular point, that they are feeling that regret. And we have the Page of Pentacles coming through. So I feel like there may be a new beginning, or they're wanting to try a new beginning in some way. They may even come forward in a different manner that they did in the past. All right. They may come through with an actual apology. I feel like, I don't know. I'm really getting here that for some, you may really hear from this person. Again, how you take that message from them is going to be completely up to you. But let's just get some more clarification. I feel like this situation calls for it just calls for another message in some way, shape, or form. It just feels like they're holding on to this regret. Maybe again, they're running out of time. In some way, maybe they because of the fact that they've grown up, because of the fact that they're starting to really recognize their mistakes and they need to move forward, for some situation. I feel like they're trying to have a new start. This may be even a new start in some sort of relationship, okay, coming at you. And I don't mean that in a negative way, but coming at you in a different form than they did before. It's like a truly sincere apology rather than some sort of manipulative way that they may have come forward in the past. Yeah, we're getting the 5 of Pentacles. They feel like they've been left out in the cold. They feel like they've abandoned you. They're recognizing the fact that they abandoned you in some way. And I feel like they're really holding a lot of regret. So, yeah, they want a new beginning. They want a new beginning with a solid future or a solid foundation in some way, shape, or form. Again, take it as this resonates with you, its message may not come, may not hold for everybody. But whether it's you holding a regret towards somebody, maybe this is the time for that fresh new start. Or I feel like somebody is coming forward, trying to create a fresh new start with you because of things that they've recognized that they did to you in the past, and it feels like they've really grown up and they're really recognizing what it is that they can build with you, or perhaps even just beginning a new start towards something else. So thank you so much for joining me today, and we'll see you tomorrow. Take care and many blessings.